This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between juggrWOW and Puppypaws on Paladino Terminal, the latter edition. In the top left side of the map, we have the red Terran player. It is juggrWOW. And in the bottom right side of the map, we have the blue Terran player. It is Puppypaws. With a very cool, like, blue dragon thing here. Almost looks like a cross between the Stark emblem and Targaryen emblem from Game of Thrones. Maybe that's the intention. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Either way, this is a Diamond versus Master replay sent to me over Twitter at Falcon Paladin. That is a way you can submit replays to me. Again, I'll have my screeners take a look at them, get people to vouch for their quality, and then probably cast them based on what we're seeing at this point in time. So Refiner coming in for juggrWOW. Barracks under construction as well. And actually, what are you doing? Puppypaws, what you doing, man? You gonna toss down a barracks over here? You're not doing something back home. Ah, command center. Is he gonna go planetary fortress rush? Is that what you're gonna do, Puppypaws? Puppypaws. All right, we'll keep an eye on this thing. Double refinery now for WoW. I don't know. That usually means Banshee or something along those lines. Regardless, I want to see an engineering bay. There it is, engineering bay coming up for Puppypaws. All right, in a single refinery. So he's going to go ahead and lift this off, land it inside of his opponent's base, and turn it into a planetary fortress. Nothing should really be able to stop this. There is, in fact, a Reaper coming out for juggrWOW, but it's not really ideal to try to stop a constructing planetary fortress with a Reaper, if you know what I'm saying. So we'll name this dude. I don't know if he's going to have much success unless he goes and starts murdering stuff on the other side of the map, which is possible. This is Ammon, the Limb Lopper. Alright, so Ammon is out there protecting stuff for the Reapers. Bad guys come in. He lops their limbs right off using his guns. Don't ask me how it's possible, but this is Ammon. This is the one. He's heading on out. He does not see the planetary fortress, or rather the command center that is constructing, and is now done, and is now lifting off, and is now moving on in over to juggrWOW's main base. Holy shamoly, wow, is this? You can't hide it because you need to put it close enough to where it can hit stuff, right? So we look at the vision. Hey, look, juggrWOW says, there's a command center in my main. What is going on? There's another Reaper in production here. Ammon immediately heads back home, doesn't even scout at all what is going on. Command center upgrading to a planetary fortress. SCVs pulled off the line, trying to get a full surround on this thing to kill it before it can finish upgrading to a PF. The Reapers are desperately smashing it with their guns. Can they make this thing happen? It looks like they can. They've got it down to about 50% complete. About 50% complete here. Meanwhile, we do have Ammon heading back on in to try to kill the SCVs back in Puppypaws' base. It's the command center. Oh, he's going to get it. He got it. juggrWOW. Excellent decision there, my friend. And this Reaper has no kills somehow. Ammon has no kills. Might be able to kill a Marine, but not two Marines. Not two Marines, and he decides it's time to retreat. So Puppypaws manages to hold there. And at the same time, juggrWOW manages to hold on the other end. Puppypaws says, dang it. I wanted to make that happen so bad. I'm positive that you did. I believe you, Puppypaws. I really do. It's actually 22 to 22 harvesters. Puppypaws is not that far behind. But here comes a Reaper Cyclone push. Moving on in from juggrWOW. KDA charge blowing those SCVs back as well. Looking very poorly for the blue Terran player right now. SCVs get a surround. Oh, almost a surround on that Cyclone. Not quite. So many dead workers, but they get it. They get the Cyclone. SCVs picking off a Reaper as well. 5 kills on that Reaper. The one who survived, we shall name him Ammon. He is still Ammon. That's the one. That's the one that he is. Canceling a barracks is Puppypaws. Continuing to make Marines. Continuing to make another barracks here. I mean, he's down 24 to 11 harvesters. Not a great place. Not a great place to be, as it turns out, if you are Puppypaws. Another Cyclone coming up for juggrWOW, trying to do this thing again against Marines. Not the greatest decision to go for Cyclones, just because they only do extra damage versus armored. That is not what Marines are. So again, Ammon dies immediately, and the Cyclone getting some good kills there. 4 kills, 5 kills, and that's 6 kills. I stand corrected. A Cyclone, basically on his own, can kill 6 Marines with no upgrades, obviously. No upgrades for either of these sides, but still, dang, that DPS is good. 3 damage every 0.1 seconds. I guess that adds up. Another Cyclone moving in. Marines coming in at the same time. juggrWOW Setting up that soft contain on his opponent while expanding back home. Cyclone at the front, letting his wounded friend take the rear right now. There's just not a lot here for Puppypaws. As it turns out, SCVs coming to fight as well. Not where you want to be, SCVs. There are Marines, there are Cyclones murdering stuff all over the place. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, here you are. Those SCVs are chasing the Cyclone all the way back home. He has 1 hit point. He will die if he stops. Cyclone, who remains alone, getting surrounded by SCVs, but has 9 total kills, 10 total kills, 11 total kills before he finally gets destroyed. And a Manor Mule toss down for juggrWOW. I think he was trying to repair his Cyclone. Showed up a little bit too late there, but that's 23 dead SCVs for Puppypaws. It's 28 to 7 total harvesters. It is not looking good for Puppypaws. That failed command center rush was kind of a big deal, as it turns out. All right, what do we got? More barracks on the way for juggrWOW. Barracks. Another Cyclone in production. Starport has done nothing. Set make a Raven. Did make a Raven at some point here. Marines fighting against Raven. Cyclone, Marine. Auto turret tossed down, forcing the Marines back. And the auto turret ends up expiring. Puppypaws is in a ton of trouble right now, you guys. Just absolutely huge amounts of trouble. He is just making Marines all day long. He's getting stim for his Marines. He doesn't even have a factory at this point. I mean, oh, look at this. Look at this. juggrWOW tossing a command center up at the 3rd base location of Puppypaws. Oh, this could be good. Does he have an engineer? He has an engineering bay. Is he going to return the favor? He might just return the favor here. Trying to get it done. Oh, man, this is going to be great. Here we go. juggrWOW coming up this ramp with 4 Marines. A Cyclone and a Raven against about 10 or 12 Marines here. Auto turret dead. Raven dead. Marines taking down Marines and Cyclones. And Puppypaws actually comes out ahead of that fairly well. Pushes down. His ramp says, what is out here? What is out here? I don't see anything. He's not going to see this command center either. He's heading right across the map. He's trying to get some harassment in on juggrWOW. But juggrWOW is getting a medevac, which is going to help his units immensely. Does he have anything to defend here? A Raven, a Marine. Okay, 4 Marines. And a Cyclone, which should be enough against the 9 Marines that Puppypaws has, I think. Anyway, another Cyclone here for juggrWOW, killing Marines like they like to do. That's exactly like they like to do. Puppypaws pushing on in here with his 3 Marines, managing to actually do a lot of damage to juggrWOW, killing the Marines that are being healed by a medevac, though. Now, I don't know, reinforcements coming in, and all of Puppypaws' Marines are gone. Here comes the 2nd attempt at a planetary fortress rush, walking right on into the heart of the enemy. Cyclone outside, ready to provide assistance as necessary. And where is he? He going to come in. Raven going to toss down an auto turret as well. Say, hey, you want to focus down this command center, or you want to focus down the auto turret? Make your choice. There it is. There's the land. There's the planetary fortress upgrade on the way. Puppypaws is like, no! It's too OP. Another auto turret tossed down to defend against these Marines that are coming. The auto turret is dead. The Raven gets picked up as well, and the Cyclone is dead, but there are only 3 Marines remaining. How much DPS do they have? Pulling the boys, says Puppypaws. Yeah, he's getting in there. Mules called down from juggrWOW to try to repair this thing as it is being upgraded. Being focused down are the mules. 1 mule's dead. The other mule is dead, but that's almost done. 34, 35, and 36. Planetary Fortress is done, and he is mad. He is mad at everybody who's been shooting at him and trying to destroy him. He's going after the SCVs first, which is dumb. But juggrWOW coming in with Marines to reinforce here. I'm not sure how much entirely necessary that was. But there it is. Well played, says Puppypaws, and Puppypaws is defeated. juggrWOW is victorious, and he gets the win for Terran today. That was fun. That was a little fun one. Little fun 9-minute game for you guys to watch on the channel today. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, basically somebody linked it on Twitch or Twitter and was like, you need to cast this game. I know it's 9 minutes, but you have to cast it. And I was like, all right. And then I did have somebody vouch for its quality. And as such, I cast it blind. But yeah, Planetary Fortress Rush fail into Planetary Fortress Rush return is pretty good. That's pretty fun stuff, especially at this high level of Master Diamond. All right, so that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.